What's up, guys? Welcome back to the trap. It's day 17. Let's get this weight off. Feeling great. The last couple of days here in Buffalo, it was snowy and it was cold. Today is a lot better though. It's probably like 30 degrees. Feel like 35, and a lot of the snow is starting to melt. But just coming back on to get you guys a little update on the fasting journey. I'm still doing great. I broke my fast yesterday. I broke my fast. I have to get better with updating and showing you guys how I'm breaking my fast and what I'm breaking my fast with. But I broke my fast with some fruit. I ate a ton of fruit. I went to the store. I got a variety of different fruits. I had some strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and pineapples. And I just buy the fruit just that's already pre-sliced, packaged, because I'm just buying it for myself. It's not like I'm buying it for a big family or nothing like that. So it's a lot easier for me to just grab the fruit and go and eat what I want. And plus, it's not, I don't have to worry about the fruit going bad or anything like that. And that was delicious. I was craving fruit the last few days. I'm starting to notice that my taste buds are beginning to change. So that's really great. And then I went out last night with my friend. We had went to this Mexican place, and I had margarita, and I had a burrito quesadilla, which was actually really, really delicious. I ate one piece of the burrito quesadilla, and I was super full. It was really hard to continue eating. I did manage to finish the rest of it a little bit later. And I weighed myself this morning, and I am 1.5 pounds heavier than I was yesterday. But I felt good. I felt a little bloated this morning. So, but I feel a lot better now. I don't feel, I feel like the bloatedness starting to go away. So I'm starting to feel lighter. But yeah, I'm just giving you guys insight. So yeah, today I'm weighing around the 246 mark, day 17. And we're going to keep going. It's a process. I'm going to show you guys that, it just takes some discipline and consistency, and you could reach your weight loss goals, and you don't have to be super restrictive, and you can still have fun. And this is the part where you just dial in, and you just figure out what works for you, because everybody is different, and this process is like everybody's process is going to be different. So like you have to find out what works for you. So I'm noticing, like, when I break my fast, that the first couple of times I broke my fast, I did it with a soup and a salad. And I'm noticing that depending on what kind of, like, the soups that I ate, I got them from the store. I bought them store-bought, so I didn't make the soups myself. Generally, when I make my soups myself, I use a very low sodium broth that has about 100 milligrams of sodium in it, which is pretty low compared to mostly all of the broths that you find out there on the market. And I add my own sauce as I go, so that way I can better gauge and control the sodium content in the soups. But I noticed that after eating these store-bought soups, that it would spike. At my next weigh-in, I would notice a significant weight gain, and I'm thinking that's the water retention, because that weight gain is usually a weight gain of like anywhere in between like 2 to 4 pounds. I'm noticing, and I'm thinking that that's just water retention, because by the next day, that's those 2-3 pounds or whatever is gone. So yeah, I'm feeling good. Still have energy, things like that. Today's day 17, I think it was day 15. I was coming close to 48 hours. And for some reason on this particular fast, it was very tough. I experienced some, I don't want to say setbacks, but it was just really tough for some reason. And I could have just broke the fast, but it wasn't like I was hungry. It was more so like, just thinking about food, I guess. Right? Like, food addiction is real. So, like, sometimes like it hits you, right? So, I mean, that was a true mental breakthrough though, just to get through that, because after I got through that, like I felt completely fine. And I ended up breaking my fast later that evening, you know. And speaking of mental breakthroughs, while we on that topic of mental health is very important. So while you're doing this, you know, you have to be cognizant and awareness of your mental health and realize that, because like you don't want to, like this fasting journey is supposed to be fun. Like you don't want to get into a habit or create a scenario to where you're fasting and all of a sudden you go off into a binge, you know, and you start feeling guilty about yourself, because that's not healthy and that's not what this is about. This is a process, this is a marathon, and you just take it day by day, you know, because what may work for me may not work for the next person. Like it's easy for me to eat a meal and cut it off and go right back into my next fast. Some people have binge eating disorders, you know, where they can consume a large quantity of food in a short amount of time. For me, it's just not possible for me to do that, because I notice as I'm continually to fast at this consistent pace that I feel like my stomach muscle is getting smaller. So it's actually harder for me, even though I want to consume more foods, it's actually harder for me to put the foods down. People that have a binge eating disorder, they don't have that feeling of satiety that I feel after I'm done eating. Like when I'm feeling full, they don't have that. They could just continue to keep. So these are things that, like, as you go on in your journey, if you know that you have to experience, and you have to be real with yourself. You know, you have to realize these things, and you have to be in order to, you know, point them out as you come across them, because it's only going to help you in the long run, and it's only going to make the journey easier for you. And you know, we just gonna keep going. And you know, another thing too is, like, as we on this topic of like mental health, that's really huge, is like sometimes you gotta, you know, learn when you're in a toxic situation or environment. And in those situations, you either have two options. You either A, find a solution, or B, remove yourself completely from the situation. And this is very important, especially when it comes to mental health, because it will consume you if you do not. So, you know, this is all about like health and weight loss and feeling good about ourselves. And, you know, a lot of times when we talk about health, we talk about our bodies, right? But like mental health is really, really huge. That's a big thing, and we need to pay more attention to it and be more mindful of it, that it exists, you know, and all of those problems that we have, you know, in our past, all of that stuff that's been weighing you down, you know, all of this time. It's time to bury it. Sometimes you just got to bury it, you know. Sometimes you cannot allow certain things to weigh you down, and we all have our moments. And I'm not the one to sit here and talk like I don't ever have my moment, you know. But that's just what it is, you know. And, you know, we have to be mindful of those type of things. And, you know, we just keep going. We just keep fighting the fight. Every day is a new day. So don't give up and don't beat yourself up. You know, this fasting journey is supposed to be fun. You know, take the time, document, and do what you're supposed to do, you know, and it's okay. You can't fail. The only way that you can fail at doing this is if you literally stop and give up and just stop fasting, you know, and just fall back into your old habits. But if you continue to just fast and believe in the process, you know, then you'll be fine. You know, don't think that you failed because you broke your fast, because you wanted to fast for 48 hours and you only made it to 32 hours. 32 hours fasting is great. And you broke your fast. That's awesome. Everybody breaks their fast. You happen to break your fast at 32 hours. So guess what? Break your fast, eat, enjoy it, and start another one. And it's just that simple. You just keep going. You know, it doesn't stop. And believe in the process, trust in the process. I know I sound like a broken record, but you're going to continue to hear me say that because that is very important, and that is a big part of this whole thing. It's a process, and you want to just enjoy the process. Don't rush it. It's not something to be rushed. You just take your time, and you know, I'm just showing you guys some of the beautiful views that I'm getting here. We have Forest Lawn Cemetery today. There's some great nature. And a lot of history here. A lot of history. But, yeah. So, all in all, thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said before, if you guys are out there and you guys are on a fasting journey, or you guys got any tips that you want to share, comment down below. And let's keep doing this thing. It's 2025. It's January 17th. Today is day 17 of the fasting journey. And I'm feeling great. Got on a hoodie today. Like I said, it's 30 degrees out. So I'm out just getting my steps in and having a good time while I'm doing it. No heavy workouts or nothing like that today, as you can see. You know, just light little leisure walk through the cemetery, you know. So, if you guys got anything for me. Oh, also, yeah, like I said before too, I'm gonna start showing you guys, because I want to give you guys more insight and show you guys exactly what I'm eating and what that looks like. So, you know, I'll try to be more mindful going forward to record whenever I do break my fast, and you know what I'm eating, so that you guys can see, you know, how this is actually, like, how I'm doing this. So cheers to 2025. You're trying to stay alive. See you guys.